experience the cage.
To the blue corner, Alexander Lööf. Alexander Lööf fighting at a Västerås fight club in Västerås, Sweden, excuse me. Belay my last. Young fighter, undefeated in his 2 outings as a pro. But he's coming in here tonight to do some work at a weight class not quite familiar to him. That makes things quite interesting. He considers himself a bantamweight, but tonight he's fighting almost 13 kilograms above his typical weight. Comes in masked like an executioner and ready to do some damage.
Yeah, Alexander Lööf, he's a good striker. He showed some good versatile striking in his first fight and almost ended the fight with a guillotine, so he obviously can submit also. Opponent threw a body kick in the last round and Lööf caught it and countered with a powerful straight right. Not the most explosive guy, but has a good timing and angles on his shots. And I think this fight has the potential to be the fight of the night.
Absolutely, this is looking to be a striker's delight. He's a fantastic striker, undefeated as we mentioned, and very confident in his abilities. He's got some power in those hands, and the versatility he displays is pretty incredible. Now, obviously, fighting at a higher weight than normal, definitely not a bantamweight tonight. Let's see how that conditioning holds up, but he still looks to be in pretty damn good shape to me. As a striker, you know, he's got some peculiarities. He keeps his hands a little bit low, and he's got an excellent high kick, which I have to think comes from training with the likes of Samuel Eriksson in Västerås Fight Club, who is a notable karate combat fighter.
Yeah, and when you keep those hands low, sometimes we always see the negative, you can get hit, but against Khataev, who is a very good wrestler, that's definitely a bonus. That's a positive thing, because you can easily defend those takedowns when your hands are already low.
Yeah, that's definitely helpful for getting those underhooks when you can, when someone shoots in and trying to shuck them off. Interesting fact about Lööf is that he has scoliosis of the spine, but he believes it actually helps him knock people out.
That's an interesting way to see it.
That's one way.
Positive thinking.
To the right corner, Rasul Khataev. Making his way to the cage now, we have 31-year-old Rasul Khataev. 6 years he has spent away from the cage, and now making his long-awaited return. He's never been knocked out. 4 of his 6 victories are by stoppage. That's 3 KOs or TKOs. He's got power in both hands, and he can throw you to the mat if he should so please. Very offensive style, highly aggressive fighter.
Yeah, highly aggressive, and he's very exciting, and because of his strong wrestling, he's not afraid to strike. He can strike everywhere because he's not afraid of the takedown, because he likes to be on the ground. He's very comfortable on the ground, and you can tell.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to think that his confidence in his striking is quite high, considering that he trains with some of Finland's finest, such as Aleksi Nurminen, the hurricane of violence.
Mäntykivi.
Oh, excuse me. Mäntykivi, absolutely. I'm sitting next to
You're
Aleksi
just thinking
Nurminen.
me.
Yeah, you know, you're always in my heart. But excuse me. And the caveman Markus Ventinen. My apologies, Aleksi Mäntykivi. Don't hurt me. He trains under the tutelage of the legendary Jaakko Dalvakka, who is in his corner tonight, along with Aleksi Mäntykivi. Now the tail of the tape, we see that Rasul Khataev has a height advantage and a reach advantage. Lööf, however, much his junior, experience advantage goes to Rasul Khataev.
With a professional record of 2 wins and no losses. His professional career started last year, but he is very, very dangerous on the feet. He comes from Västerås, Sweden, Alexander Lööf!
I wrote it.
Oh yeah, I wrote.
In the red corner, a fighter with a professional record of 6 wins and 4 losses. He goes all in his stand-up game and has very impressive throws. He comes from Helsinki, Finland, Rasul Khataev!
There you have it, Rasul Khataev versus Alexander Lööf, set to begin now. I think that there's going to be a lot of interesting striking here. The natural bantamweight fighting much above his usual weight. Gotta wonder what's going to happen there. And you know, Khataev may be the wrestler here, but Alexander Lööf, he's got takedowns of his own, and he'll use them if he needs to.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fun fight.
Look for some good use of feints and stance switches here from Khataev. He has some good use of front kicks as well. And his lateral movement helps him to avoid some bad spots. Ooh. Oh, hard right hand slips through for Alexander Lööf, welcoming Khataev back to the cage for the first time in a while. Khataev has a solid double leg. Let's see if he uses it here tonight. Opts for that high kick instead.
Ooh, nice. Check hook by Khataev. Trying to get that rust off.
Yeah, absolutely. Stands with a pretty wide base.
Oh, that one hurt. That was a good block by Alexander Lööf.
Lööf has a great high kick of his own. And a competent counterpuncher. So look for that here.
Nice combinations.
You know, despite Lööf fighting at bantamweight and featherweight previously, he looks pretty big here tonight against Khataev.
Yeah, he definitely does. He actually looks bigger than Rasul.
Absolutely.
But you can see that he has been eating well lately. But now he goes...
Him and me both. Gotta wonder what the extra weight does to the cardio, though.
And one thing that astonished me, astonishing, excuse me, that Khataev is still fighting at the same weight class as he was in the beginning of his career.
Yeah, quite some many years ago.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
Well, I think it's a testament to his dedication. Oh, did he get clipped in there? Could not quite see.
Khataev swept the leg of Lööf.
Ah.
As Lööf was going for the attack.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Kicked on his front leg. Ooh, big right hand by Lööf.
These two swinging. Throwing hands. Khataev with the kick. Good leg reach on Khataev, it looks like. Perhaps nothing more substantial than Lööf's own, but definitely employs a good kicking game. Oh, that right hand, that right uppercut snuck in there.
Beautiful counter striking by Rasul Khataev, but that still looked quite dangerous as he was keeping his hands pretty low. You have to be careful with Lööf because he punches pretty. He's a pretty powerful puncher.
Yeah, absolutely. Lööf, you know, has good wrestling in his own right as well. He's able to get Khataev down to the mat. Khataev escapes. The two go back to swinging and banging. Good kick up the center for Khataev.
Khataev controlling the center of the cage, switching stances.
1 minute.
Trying to keep Lööf guessing. Both fighters want to keep this fight standing.
Yeah, that seems to be the case for sure. And Lööf, I mean, his debut was a third round knockout. Gotta think he's confident in those hands.
Lööf having some success, but Khataev still pressuring on.
Unfazed.
Oh!
He shows that double leg of his own.
And that was beautiful.
Good timing.
Yeah, good timing and some good feints before that. But only 10 seconds left. Nice sweep by Lööf. That was beautiful. Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
And Khataev on his back.
Again, some wonderful matchmaking.
Yeah, good back and forth round one. Lots of striking. One moment that stood out for me was that uppercut by Khataev.
And the defense.
And that sweep.
Yeah, and those styles are so different. Khataev with his striking and Lööf with his precision striking, and then the wrestling. Khataev may be a little bit better on the pure wrestling side, but Lööf showing some nice jiu-jitsu on the ground also.
Absolutely.
Very, very fun fight.
Let's see how the cardio holds up here tonight for Alexander Lööf. As mentioned, fighting 13 kilos over his typical bantamweight. That being 61.2 kilos typically for a bantamweight. Tonight, fighting at 74 kilos.
It's so crazy. He doesn't look bantamweight at all.
No, and I mean, he weighed in higher by 100 grams, but he weighed in higher than Khataev, who career fights at this weight. Or rather, around this weight. This is being catch weight. Round two begins.
Lööf lands a nice left hook.
Leg kick and a right hand behind it.
Lööf is trying to knock out Khataev with a one punch. Khataev realizing the danger and keeping Lööf within a distance.
Marching Thai style there, showing him, hey, I will check that kick, is Lööf. Just out of range. That lead hand.
You can see both fighters a bit fatigued from the first round. Let's see how this changes the possible outcomes of this fight. Where do we end up seeing? Are we going to go into the ground or are we going to stay up striking? Both fighters keeping their hands low. Now Lööf with the feints. Trying to close the distance. Obviously going for the big right hand. You can see that he's thinking about it.
There you go. As predicted. Return fire, left hand for Khataev, who switches stances. Pretty good at that, actually. Lööf is no stranger to that. He's a capable switch hitter as well.
Yeah, a lot slower pace on this second round. Of course, only 2 minutes has gone by, but still, both fighters taking their time, maybe trying to get some reads.
Now Lööf pressuring straight forward. Let's see if he can cut the cage off and land that heavy right hand like he seems to want to. Oh, good knee up the middle from Lööf.
Yeah, Lööf definitely wants this one to end. He doesn't want to go to the judges' scorecards. He's pressuring all the time, trying to get that big right hand delivered.
And it's an admirable sentiment, but if it leaves you compromised in that last round or the latter part of the second, you got quite a bit of fight ahead of you. He doesn't look tired.
And although Rasul has been quite good tonight with the counterattacks, I would like to see some aggressiveness from him.
Good left hook there from Lööf. Tries it again and then shoots for a takedown. Denied by Rasul Khataev. Oh, good elbow attempt, but it doesn't look to have landed. Jab to the body from Khataev. Switches stance again.
And now he's doing first. He's not just waiting. Now he's backing up again. Just waiting Lööf to attack, but that's not a good strategy, excuse me, against a guy like Lööf, who is quite a good puncher.
He's able to sneak through a left hand, eats a kick in the leg for his trouble. You know, despite having a reach advantage, Khataev is not particularly fighting much taller or longer.
Yeah, he's not throwing a lot of jabs. He's not throwing a lot of kicks.
He has made okay use of the kick up the middle, you know, that front kick, which is good for giving you distance, but I would expect a bit more jabbing going on.
But of course, Lööf is a good puncher, so maybe he's aware that you can always get countered if you throw too much of that jab. And you can see Lööf frustrated as he's throwing those big bombs. Now Khataev pressuring. Little over 30 seconds left.
Khataev patient here in short time, round two. Calculating.
Very calculated second round by both fighters.
Absolutely. Lööf looking to see how he responds to that lateral movement. Oh, and he clips him hard. He's down. And Lööf going to town with punches in bunches. Oh,
that was excellent.
I think Khataev is in bad shape here. He might not be able to get up.
Yeah, let's see if he. I don't think he recovers. He's out of it.
He's definitely out of it. Kivi.
Yeah, that's it. He's not continuing.
He's cut as well. He's out of it.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's in
out
rough
of it.
shape here.
I don't know what the referee is doing. He should stop the fight. Rasul Khataev is not continuing. He's just laying there.
Rasul Khataev.
Alex Mantukivi gets him up, takes him back to the stool, but that was weird. I don't know what is going on.
Not quite sure what I saw here, but let's take a look at the replay.
And now Mikko Aaltonen, the referee tonight, is talking to the doctor of Lääkärikeskus Phoenix But that's it. Jaakko Dalbach, the coach of Rasul Khataev, is calling it off. That's it.
That's care and experience. You know, care for your fighter and experience. Those were hard shots.
Oh, that was a big one.
Lööf, absolutely.
2 big shots at the end. That was it.
Yep, nailed him with 2 hard shots. He can't continue. The towel is thrown in.
And like we talked before, this is the same weight class Khataev has been fighting when he was starting this career. So maybe, of course, again, not
hard.
taking anything away from Alexander Lööf, but that weight cut definitely takes a toll on you. And also Alexander Lööf was the better man today.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier as you get older either. And you know, when you're cutting weight, you're depleting the fluids from your entire body, but specifically your brain suffers quite a toll, to my understanding. I'm no doctor, but...
Yeah, you're right, Steve.
Lööf looking proud of his performance.
Excellent end of the round by Alexander Lööf. He
Absolutely.
only needed few shots and that was it.
Yep. 3 hard right hands snuck through. Perhaps more. Wasn't particularly counting, but the ones that did hit looked damn good.
Quite a testament to his powers.
Yeah, and Khataev still on the stool.
After 2 rounds, we have a winner. Winner by forfeit, Alexander Lööf!
There you have it, Alexander Lööf, victorious here tonight in his 3rd fight. Improves to 3-0, still undefeated, and we'll go to the interview with Suvi Salomimias.
Alexander, congratulations on the win. It was a really tough and very eventful fight.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I expected more from myself, you know. I was looking for the finish too much. Was too stiff. But either way, I got the knockout. Now I have 3-0 in 3 different weight divisions. 1 bantamweight, 1 featherweight, and now lightweight. So, the champ of all fucking weights.
Would you come to Finland again?
Of course, if you send me messages, I come. I took this fight on short notice, 5 days. You know, all week long, like last week, the week before that, I was drinking alcohol, partying as fuck, so now I can do it again.
Congratulations, Alexander.
Thank you.
Alexander Lööf!
He seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, he also has a lot of charisma.
Yeah, a lot of charisma, and you know, a star in the making, it does seem. 3-0 now, and an impressive way to finish.
Yeah, and good stuff on the mic also.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are about to experience the cage.